My girlfriend, 40F, handles problems in a way that I, 38M, have never encountered with anyone else. We've been together for 6 years. It's been a relationship of ups and downs. We have a lot in common but seem to be on different wavelengths when it comes to handling issues or difficult emotions. I've never encountered the way that she deals with things with anyone else, partners, friends, or family members, so I'm wondering if anyone else has. In my experience, when most people rant or get something off their chest, they appear angry or worked up, but it's clear they're angry about whatever they're ranting about. They're usually open to perspectives, opinions, or insight into what they're talking about, if not solutions. Once they're done, they usually feel calmer and better for it, even if only a little bit. That seems to be the entire point of ranting. Not my girlfriend. She handles things completely differently. I can't explain exactly what it is, but when she's angry, it's like she's angry with me. It's like that energy is all directed at me to absorb rather than the root issue. It's frightening. Attempts to offer perspective or opinions are quickly shut down, even when I've been through the exact thing she's going through and fully understand. If I do anything other than offer total sympathy and agreement, she will shut down and be silent and miserable, sometimes for hours. She doesn't feel better at the end. She gets more and more upset, repeating the same things over and over, working herself up and spiraling. She has a habit of acting fine all day, then in the evening suddenly revealing troubling things that have happened. Her bad mood might then last hours, during which I feel trapped. I feel like an emotional punching bag, having to take the brunt of her anger or upset, but being unable to speak my own thoughts and feelings lest she shuts down for hours. She is always the person that other people rely on for help, and she says she has always struggled to display vulnerability or ask for help herself because people react badly and don't help in the same way she does. I'm 95% sure it's because of what I've written above. She scares people. There's also the fact that she has very specific expectations when it comes to help. Recently, a friend of hers started bringing her gifts as a show of support during a tough time. This enraged my girlfriend, who wants her friend to stop with the presents and just talk and listen to her. She won't tell this to her friend, though, who must be left puzzled why she's receiving the cold shoulder. The last few years have been tough for both of us. Various battles with organizations, services, and mental health. It's been particularly bad for both of us lately. A couple of weeks ago, I had a bad day, and she was about 10 minutes into a rant, and I just couldn't take it. Couldn't do it. Too much. She said, "I'm sorry if this is a lot to take." And I said, "It is. I'm struggling." And she was silent and miserable for a few hours. Days later, she stopped herself before she was about to say something, and I asked what was on her mind. "You asked me not to be sad around you," came out of her mouth. That's her interpretation of events. Me, having a day where I was already struggling and expressed that I simply could not handle more big emotions and upset on top of it, to her means that she shouldn't be sad around me. Something I've never said, asked for, or implied. Any slight difficulty encountered when expressing herself or seeking help is interpreted as a rejection and a reason why she should never share or ask for help again. I'm really struggling with this dynamic and find myself feeling more and more that we don't have a future together. I suspect that there's nothing I can do. We've already spoken about this, and she's insistent that she has a right to be sad, and frankly, I don't know how to guide her in the right direction, as I can't put my finger on how to change the way anger and frustration are expressed.